Honestly, this one here is pretty weird, and I'm censoring out the you know what because I don't even want to look at it. It's from April 23rd, 2024, and TMZ says Amber Heard celebrates 30th birthday on 8-year JD Poop anniversary. Well, what do you know? I didn't realize that. I'm kind of wondering if this is negative towards Amber. It is from TMZ, so let's see what we got. Amber Heard turned 38 this week, and to ring in the momentous occasion, she's knocking back champagne this 8 years after allegedly crapped in Johnny Depp's bed. The actress posted on IG Tuesday, a day after she hit the big 3-8 Monday, and it was a simple shot of her looking gorgeous and sipping on some bubbly. Well, I guess that's subjective on that one, but okay. Her caption was telling as well, with AH simply writing champagne kind of birthday. And I must mention it got 109,000 likes as far as what the counter said. We know sometimes funky things go on, but alright. And there it is one more time, which I censored out because we do not want to see it. It also looks like Amber is in some kind of wine cellar here because she's surrounded by a ton of bottles on both sides, which is also interesting considering her history with JD. Whatever that means. I mean, everyone drinks pretty much, so fine. Fact is, it was 8 years ago to the day that her then husband Johnny got a call from his maid who informed him that feces had been found in his bed at a downtown LA loft, which he ultimately decided had actually been left behind by Amber herself. Honestly, this whole thing's been a little odd to me. It is a detail, but with Amber's track record, I can't exactly believe things she says about a doggy doing it. It was a whole saga at the time. Johnny said he felt Amber had done this after she got mad at him for bailing on her birthday party at the time, only to go to Coachella the next day and leave him with a surprise as payback. That was his point of view anyway. Amber, on her part, denied she left poo in the bed, insisting it must have been done by their dogs who had eaten some 420, as we know, as the story goes. Poopiversary. All right, I think Tug covered this about a day ago or 2 days ago or something like that when it came out. And people were saying that. I wasn't quite sure, but yeah, there we go. As silly as it sounds, this was all testified to in court during their 2022 trial when Johnny sued Amber for defamation and mostly won. He went on the stand and gave his side of things, while Amber did the same. Indeed, she was the subject of courtroom testimony. I mean, this here is just like a little junior high school essay basically about events that happened, but alright, this is their final page. A lot has happened since that trial, let alone since the alleged bed doo-doo incident. Amber has since moved to Europe and is living a relatively quiet life with her young daughter. Johnny, meanwhile, has been working on music and movies. Fact is, Johnny hasn't quite had the mainstream Hollywood comeback he was maybe hoping for, and Amber hasn't really done a whole lot either in the aftermath of the trial. 8 years later, they'll have the scat. Ha ha. Well, we shall wait and see about Johnny. Some of that might have been by design. I mean, he toured with the Hollywood Vampires. He could have been making movies at that time instead. But either way, it doesn't matter. Johnny's fans aren't super concerned. And if you haven't noticed, Hollywood is not exactly what it used to be. Lots of bombs these days. Lots of franchises have lost their main fan base because of identity politics and things like that. It's just not the same. Even Seinfeld said very recently, movies are not what they used to be. Used to be, a movie came out, everyone saw it, everyone talked about it, it hit the middle of the news, it was real big, and now it's like, well, some people liked it, some people didn't, some people saw it, some people didn't. It's just not the same. So Johnny really lived and worked through the best times Hollywood had, I think. Anyway, that's the news. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. If you don't, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.